Hey, how you doing? What? No, how you doing? Uh, I was doing all right. The body was doing terrible to me. I'm going to start off with the cars there again. And my buddy, Dale. Um, geez, about 4 weeks ago, I was in my bedroom here. I went out through the doorway, was walking through the hallway, and next thing you know, pardon me, I woke up on the floor in the kitchen on my knees, and I destroyed my two knees trying to get up constantly from the on the cabinet. And just couldn't do it. I was so weak. Bang, bang, hitting my knees on the floor, busted them open. Uh, Fell asleep, I guess, and next thing you know, I hear the phone ringing above me, and I was able to reach it, and I said, I tried to say hello, and I heard Rosie, the technician in dialysis, excuse me, saying to me, Tommy, 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 where are you? It's 10:45. You have dialysis. You're late. I tried to say something to him, and all I did was I just mumbled. So right then and there, I knew something was up. Put the phone on top of the counter, and fell back to sleep. Phone's ringing again, and it's Rosie. Where are you? It's 11:45. You're very, very late for dialysis. So all in all, I fell asleep for another hour on the friggin' floor. But when I woke up, I wasn't on my side. I fell asleep on my knees and picture your feet. You can put it this way, but you cannot put them this way. Your feet, my feet were like that. That's why I couldn't get up. Um, One thing led to another. I remember the ambulance coming in the fire department. Remember them putting me on a stretcher. Do I remember going out the door downstairs? No, I was out of it. So they put me in the ambulance, obviously, and took me to the hospital. I must have been out of it for quite some time. Finally, I got up and told me I had a mild stroke. That's my second one. The other one I had many years back. Um, so they did what they could do for me. Um, they had me in the hospital for a while, and then they sent me out to this place here. Say Hackensack Rotary and JFK Institute. So I did a host of therapy and movie therapy. Um, um, I was there all in all about 3 weeks. Um, my legs were murderous. I had my fair share of freaking codeine and whatever that other pill is. That's how excruciating the pain is. Just want to give a couple of shout outs to in Hackensack, Meridian, the JFK University Medical Center, to Dr. Joseph Cabrera. He's a podiatrist surgeon. Another one is Matthew Moore. That was my doctor. Very polite and compassionate person. Can't thank him enough. Then I laid on the stretcher in the waiting area to get a what do you call it, a X-ray. And I had to go to the bathroom bad. I'm screaming and yelling, screaming and yelling. Everybody's ignoring me. So we got to the point where I got off the freaking stretcher. I went to the bathroom myself, and I had some guy help me. His name was Gatsby. Well dressed up individual. He's the one that helped me. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't know what I'd do. The rest of the people in there, to you people. Then there's Rob, Michael, Jonathan. Can't thank you enough for what you did for me. Just giving you all a shout out. Shout out. Now, anyway, I'll get on with my adventures in the hospitals. Three of them. Well, when JFK was finished with me, my allotted time was allowed. You can't always stay at the hospital. So they sent me to Alea, the former Hamilton House. What a fucking horror. What a fucking horror. Excuse my French. No, that was English. We're told I'm long term. What do you mean I'm long term? I come here in a substitute, if I'm saying it correctly, to get therapy, which I did. And the food was freaking horrible. It's like, is a dozen noodles. I mean, I know I'm supposed to only have a certain amount of food. By the way, I lost a lot of weight. If you can see, I lost a lot of weight. I'm down to maybe 110, if I'm not exaggerating. I'll know tomorrow when I go to Fresenius here in Bayonne when I actually win. And that's number one. Food was shitty. They ask for anything. We don't have this. We don't have that. What do you have? Besides my bill and stringing my ass up for it, what do you have? Terrible. Oh, terrible. I wouldn't send my pet cockroach there. I was there many years ago for hip replacement therapy. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. Beautiful work. Now, terrible. Ask, go, personally, don't get stuck going there. Don't. No, please. I hate to badmouth any place or anybody or anything, but don't go there. Um, and then I had this asshole next to me in his bed, TV loud, loud, just like I am now, loud. 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I put in a complaint about it, and the woman said to him, "Can you lower you?" And he's like, "Who's complaining? Who's complaining? This fuck next to me." That's exactly what he said. This fuck next to me. Nice, nice. I hope you rot in hell. You rot in hell. Got very little bit of sleep with this guy. So I complained and complained. Finally, oh, we don't have a room. And then they had no choice but to give me another room. Or both, although be like 2, 3 days. I mean, the way people got to be with each other. So I did say to the guy, what happened was he had one of his feet removed. And I said to him out of stupidity and anger, I said, "I'd like to see you get out of that fucking bed and come after me." Oh, you shouldn't have said that. I'll pay the price. I'll pay the price. Uh, and the furniture looked like it came from a fucking garage sale. Just terrible. Just disgusting. Um, all in all, not everybody, but some people, you know, were bad, lousy to talk to, uh, nice, pleasant, and those were the people sitting in a wheelchair like this. You know, we couldn't stick with them. They were the pleasant ones, believe it or not. Um, they gave me a sleeping pill one night. I was on a Thursday night, and I took it because how am I going to get any sleep with this guy? I took it. I don't know how long I was sleeping, but so I don't know what happened, but I shot up in bed, and I held my hand to the left side of my shirt, and I think it was too much caffeine in that pill. I don't know, but I was having chest pains. Nurse was told. Nurse comes in, and she's got a little Dixie cup of water. She has a white pill and another cup. She says, "What's this?" She says, "It's codeine. Take it." I said, "Are you kidding me? Get out of my room." I got her out. She said, "Call 911," and they did, and they took me to Jersey City Medical Center, checked me from news to big toe, and everything panned out okay. So I did dialysis there, and it's being bounced around to do dialysis from this place to that place. It was just a little too much. Everything was so overwhelming. But I did it. I had to take codeine pills to offset the pain in my leg. My legs were terrible. Oh, they were terrible. They're not too bad now. I could touch them, rub them. Not that numb. They're telling me it's neuropathy. Well, let's do something about it. But I gave him some kind of special pill, took care of it. So now I gotta go see Dr. Hawk, see what he's got to say, see if he can prescribe anything for that. You know. Um, so that was another adventure. Then from there, the Hamilton house. Well, my doctor came in, Dr. Hawk. And he's like, from what I can imagine, he told me, "Get him out of here. I don't want him in this hospital no more." So I packed up shop from O'Leary, and they sent me back to Bayonne Medical Center. Yeah, Bayonne Medical Center. And played out my role the rest of it for that. Um, but it was terrible. The pain and agony I was in. Now my poor wife got sick. I won't go into detail what happened to her, but I don't know anymore. Just do not know. Oh my legs. Hey, it's Ralphie May. And his autograph. How do you like that? So that was my many adventures. Just like to say thank you to everybody, anybody who took care of me. I can't thank you enough. Here I am back home finally. I'm afraid I can get to go up the stairs, but I made it up the stairs. Thank goodness. So I must be getting better. But couldn't tell you folks what had happened to me, but from what I understand, it was a small, whatever that is, a small stroke. Thank goodness. Small was the word. Um, so, what were shout outs? Oh, I want to give shout outs to there was a gentleman, if I could remember his name, who was in when I was in JFK. He laid in his bed next to me, and very nice man. He had a very very major stroke, and he left before me. So he was there a while, almost a month before I came. And the story is, him and Bruce Springsteen grew up together, grammar school, high school, and then they went their separate ways. And Bruce Springsteen became a famous singer. But the family used to go every Sunday and have Sunday dinners at Springsteen's mom's house. How do you like that, small world? Uh, I have a few tidbits. Although commonly thought of as a vegetables, eggplants, pumpkins, and cucumbers are actually fruits. The letters H, I, O, and X in the Latin alphabet are the only ones that look the same if you turn them upside down and see their mirror image. Animal trivia. When a male lion and a female tiger breed, their offspring is called a liger. When a female lion and a male tiger mate, their offspring is called a tigon. Tigons tend to be small, while ligers are larger. Astronomy trivia. If you are in the northern hemisphere, the waxing moon is a backward C, and the waning moon is a C. Just remember, backward means bigger. I never knew that. Game of American football is derived from soccer and rugby. The original versions of the game involve more kicking of the ball and less throwing, hence the name football. The first recognized college football game was between Rutgers and Princeton University on November 6, 1869. Football trivia. The value of bees pollinating fruits, vegetables, and legumes is 10 times the value of the honey they make. Did you know it was 112 years ago today, on April 11, 1912, that the RMS Titanic departed Ireland on its ill-fated maiden voyage? Did you know Alexandria Gustav Eiffel may have put his name on the iconic tower, but he did not come up with the original design. Maurice Cucholin and Emily Marginary developed the idea. How do you like that? Celebrity trivia. Marlon Brando was famous for his dislike of learning his lines. To compensate, Brando would hide cue cards around and the set and various props to remind him what to say when filming. And he became such a big shot. He became such a big shot. It's April Fool's Day. This was on April Fool's. Although this day has been celebrated with tomfoolery since the 19th century, it is not an official holiday in this country. No kidding. It's 21 minutes already. Anyway, that's what went on in my life the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks, a month. Um, just want to apologize for that, but I'm back. Back. So, I don't know when my next video will be. I gotta get some content together. You hear that? Yeah. That's my NASCAR clock. Um, so I hope I didn't leave nobody out for my shout outs. All the dietitians in all three hospitals. Oh, everybody, speaking of that, my breakfast sometimes consisted in a lair house, consisted of, and yes, I know I'm only supposed to be allowed to have so much, a handful of freaking scrambled eggs, and this small square thing that they said was an English muffin. You grab it, and it crumpled like it was ready for the birds. Terrible, disgusting. I tell them, listen, I would like some more scrambled eggs and either turkey sausage or uh, turkey patties. Okay, turkey sausage patties. They brought it. Oh, and so a while before lunch, I had to have my daughter bring in and to drink. Well, we have no juices. Here's some water. How about some milk? Well, okay, that's fine. No juices, nothing, nothing. They could not compensate for anything. Uh, and then I'm not blaming my wife. I'm blaming myself. Do you hear that, wife? I'm blaming myself because that was such a nice place the first time I ever went. So I'm gonna be making more content. Uh, but anyway, that's where I was, folks, in the hospital on my back, recuperating from a very serious fall I had uh, because of the mini stroke. That's a mini stroke. I can imagine if I had a major one. And that is my second one. The other one was, I don't know, 3 years back. I go to see my doctor, Dr. Hawk, and he's like, did you know you had a stroke? So what are you talking about? Didn't even know. Didn't even know. But anyway, when I fell, I landed on my ass, feet out this way, okay? And I fractured the bottom of my spine, what they call it, tibia or whatever it is. So that's what was controlling my legs, and my legs won't work right with that being that was injured. Still a little sore. That back brace I had to wear. Uh, Life goes on, and I'm very sorry. It was just so terrible. I put everybody through pain and suffering. Please, God, don't ever let that happen again. And I must have had God on my shoulder that day to survive that. Um, just don't know anymore. Very scary it was. Very scary. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, so to my friends, my family, I will be praying for you, and as well as I pray, you please pray for me. Okay? Got to go. Love is all.